your hand up if you are guilty of being insular. What do I mean by being insular? Put your hand up if the only place you look to get better in your business is within your own business or within your own industry. Give me a love heart right now if that is the only way you work on getting better, looking inside your business or inside your industry. If they are the two things and that's it, put your hand up with a love heart right now. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Chantel. Morning, Susan. Good morning, Steve. Welcome to JTInTheRaw, show 133, where I chew the thin on business. I've got a few thoughts today that I am going to share with you around innovation and what we can do in our business to get better. What we can do in our departments to get better. What we could do with our sporting teams to get better. Good morning, Eugene. Good morning, Robbo. How is everybody? Morning, hashtag KPM. How are you over there in the United States of America? So today's show, I am going to be sharing with you what I have learnt this week from dealing with a number of people outside the industry that I work in. Completely blown my mind. So stay tuned as I take you outside your business bubble in order to innovate and grow your business. Whatever definition of grow is, more members, more clients, more profit, more time off. I don't care what your definition is. You got to do something different. That difference comes back to innovating, and I am going to share with you what I learned this week. Morning, Alyssa. Great to have you on board. Morning, Troy. Got a few shout outs already this morning. I want to give a massive shout out to Adam from FLG. Adam is the Chief Technology Officer for the Fitness and Lifestyle Group, and he will be speaking at the Fitness Industry Tech Summit. This is going to be in Sydney on July 25 and 26. If you want to know more about the Fitness Industry Tech Summit, put FITS, FITS in the comments below, and I will share you a link. FITS in the comment below. Had a great meeting with Adam yesterday. He was so awesome, and he is going to be a terrific guest speaker where I'm going to do a fireside chat with him, and he's going to be very open, very honest with what the Fitness and Lifestyle Group are doing here in Australia around technology. Super exciting stuff, and he's going to be really honest. Will blow your mind with what is possible with technology. So big shout out to him. Also had a great shout out to Rob Barnes from Hidden Logic. Had a terrific meeting with him this week. Also about the Tech Summit. We're going to look at having Rob host a panel at that meeting, and he's given me some awesome connections to add value to the industry. So we're looking at how we can add value to the fitness industry without looking at the suppliers in the fitness industry. So it's going to be a super exciting event. Make sure you get along to that. I want to give a big shout out to Denver. Not a big Facebook user, Denver, but I worked with Denver a couple of years ago, and he's come back on board as a coaching client. So great to have you back on board, Denver. Welcome, and looking forward to holding you accountable. I think that was the word you used in your email to me yesterday, holding you accountable for the results and goals that you are after. Also, big shout out to Dan and Jackie. Dan and Jackie are both hosting two industry leaders roundtable meetings this month. Had great chats with them. So looking forward to working with you guys on getting your brief so that you get the most out of the visit that we have when we come to your businesses. If you're interested in finding out about our businesses for Fitness Industry Leaders Roundtable, put ILR in the comments below. Oh, Dan's online. I didn't even see him. He's going to get a big head because he got a shout out. But thank you, Dan, for your honesty, and Jack, your honesty around what you're looking for from the visits. Makes it easier to give you great value from those visits. So thank you. And finally, and he's online as well, Big Jack Bury from Norths Rugby Club. Great to have you on board this morning, Jack. Thanks a lot for your time yesterday. Jack is the general manager of Norths Rugby, and we had a great chat yesterday talking about the golf day that Norths are having later this in March, and also the Bon Andrews lunch, which is the annual sponsorship lunch for this rugby club, which I'm a board member of. So it's great to have a chat with you, Jack. Good luck in the Sevens this weekend. They're my shout-outs done. They are my big shout-outs. Now, what I wanted to do before I actually kicked off this morning is I did want to just share, I'm just looking at my computer because I can't remember what it was, is show 119. Show 119, I talked about reducing friction within the customer journey. Talked about reducing friction in the customer journey. If you missed show 119, please put 119 in the comments below and I'll send you the link to this show. Because in this show, I spoke about basically making it easier for your customers to buy from you, making it easy for your customers to buy from you. And this was the general theme of the conversation that I had with Adam yesterday from FLG, Fitness Lifestyle Group. So Fitness Lifestyle Group have Fitness First, they have Good Life, they have Barry's, they have Arena, they have Hypoxia, they have multiple brands in the industry. And what they're working on from a tech perspective is reducing the friction. So I did a whole show on this, which is show 119. If you missed that, put 119 in the comments below and I'll send you the link to that show. But I guess this is where it comes back to for me, and the point of today's show is about innovating. Now, one of the common phrases that we often hear in business is that if we keep doing the same thing, we're going to get the same result. If we keep doing the same thing, we're going to get the same result. So we need to chop, change, do something different here, and therefore we get a different result. Now, if you want to grow your business, whatever that growth mentality is, whatever that growth mindset is, whatever the definition of grow is, we need to do something different in order to get a different result. What does that difference look like? Well, I believe that difference has to be innovation. You got to innovate, for example, how you do your work every day to get a different result. You got to innovate in your marketing if you want to get more leads. You have to innovate in your retention of customer process if you want to keep your customers longer. You've got to innovate in your expense control if you want to make more profit. Morning, Carol. Good morning, Hillary. Great to have you guys on board. So there's got to be some form of innovation. And I wonder, where do you get that innovation from? And my experience this week was phenomenal because I stepped out of the fitness industry bubble. I mean, that's where I live. That's where I work. That's where I play. And I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I love what I do and I love the industry. But I stepped outside the fitness industry bubble this week and I spoke to people and I heard about technology that exists that makes our life easier. Hang on. I'm talking about innovation. I just said life easier. Isn't that what we're talking about? If we want to innovate, if we want to have more time with our family, if we want to do something different, if we want to make more profit, if we want to keep our staff longer, if we want more leads, we want more sales, whatever it may be, we need to do something different over here. And often that could make our life easier. And this week, I just had the opportunity to hear about a number of different technology solutions that no one is thinking about in the fitness industry. No one. And I find that fascinating. So I don't care what industry you're in. You could be in the real estate industry. You could be in the building industry. You could be in allied health. Of course, you could be in the fitness industry. Whatever industry you're in, we get insular. We get in the bubble of what we do, the bubble of our industry. And we look within our industry and go, okay, who can help me do my job better? But the real thing is there are people outside the bubble of your industry that can make life easier. Let me give you an example. Yesterday when I was speaking with Adam, he told me about a company called Adyen. Never heard of them. But what do? They provide terminals that sit inside your business that allow you to take multiple methods of payment. Afterpay, Apple Pay, Android Pay, credit card pay. This no longer means that you would need to have the little FPOS machine that your bank supplies. It's going to crush the banks. They've got far better fees. Fascinating discussion around what this business can actually do. Now, no one in the fitness business is thinking about this. They never heard of them. Perhaps no one in the retail business has heard of them. There are some people that have, and they are benefiting and prospering. And I guess this is what my point today is. Get outside of your industry bubble, get outside of your industry suppliers, and look at who is on the peripheral who could in fact supplement, complement, and make your job easier with what they have. They may not be experts in your industry, they're experts in what they do. And that, in fact, will make your life easier. That's my point. Do you like where I'm coming from here? Give me a love heart if you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Give me a love heart right now if you can understand that we need to get outside of our industry bubble to find solutions to the issues and the problems that we have inside our business. Thank you. I've got a few love hearts coming through right now. I'll give you another example. And I had no idea of this. We have Google Suite in our business. We use Google Suite. Do I use it to its fullest extent? Obviously not, because I also pay for a Zoom membership so I can do Zoom calls. But I found out yesterday how much Google Suite can actually do for your business. The massive opportunity that product provides could in fact save me the money of having to use Zoom. I don't know yet because I've got to explore what Google Suite can do. But I had a conversation with someone not from our industry, but someone who understands what this product does, and they're telling me this can help our industry. And this is what we need to do if we want to grow. As I said, Amanda Stevens, where are you in the world today? Yesterday you're in Perth. Where are you today? Yeah, Frosty, the Google Hangouts. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't care what industry you are in, you need to get outside the bubble of suppliers to that industry, and you need to look at the peripherals to work out how you can make your life easier. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be running. You're about to speak for Anytime Fitness. Where at? Where in the world are you, Amanda? Lucky Anytime Fitness. How lucky are they having you? Oh, you're in Radelaide. Perth, Adelaide, back to Noosa for the weekend. I get it. So fascinating concepts here for us to develop our business and develop our innovation within our business is to look outside what we would normally do. That is my point today. If you think this could work for you, give me a love heart. If you know anybody that you think should be innovating and looking outside their business, please tag them in the comments below, because they need to watch this show. They need to get an understanding of how to strengthen their business by innovation and looking outside their industry, outside the real estate industry. Frosty, outside the project management and construction and building industry, outside the allied health industry. Eugene, outside the fitness industry. We need to look outside of these, because I'm going to be really cynical here. What I find a lot inside the industry is that the tail wags the dog. The suppliers tell the industry what they need to do. And if we look outside the bubble of our industry, we can then come back and say to the suppliers, we are the industry and we are telling you what we need in your supplier deliverables. There's my thought. There's my process. If you like what I said, share the show. Morning, James Infantino. How are you this morning? Amanda, I hope you have a cracking presentation with the Anytime guys over there in Radelaide. All right. What's on this week for me? Got a few coaching calls. I'm going to be back in Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne today for the Industry Leaders Roundtable for Victorian club owners. So I'm going to be working with them down here today all day and catching up with a coaching client this afternoon. Then I'm back down here next Wednesday to catch up with a couple of other coaching clients. And then on Friday, I've got the New South Wales Personal Trainers Industry Leaders Roundtable. So if you're a New South Wales PT and you're interested in growing your business and you want to think outside the bubble, if you don't want a cookie cutter approach to growing your business, put ILR in the comments below and I'll send you a link to be able to get started and find out about our meeting next Friday. There are a great bunch of guys and girls that come to that meeting. Love to have more people involved. We've got a couple of applications still available, so put ILR in the comments below and I'll send you the link if you're a New South Wales PT. That's the key. And of course, next Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, for those that need any reminding, is Valentine's Day. It's chocolate, it's flowers, it's Hallmark cards. I hope everybody watching, whether live or on replay, has an amazing Valentine's Day and or an amazing Valentine. That's it. Did you like the show? Troy, good morning. Great to have you on board. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a love heart at any stage during the show. If you don't watch all of it, watch it on replay by hitting the save button up there over my left-hand shoulder and come back and watch it any time. And please share the show with anybody that you would like. Remember, I suggested watching show 119 if you want to reduce the friction points in your customer journey. It's a whole show where I talk about what friction points are and how it impacts your sales and the retention of your customers, whatever business you're in. So please, 119 in the comments below, 119. I'll send you a link to that show. Susan, thanks for that love heart. Amanda, 3 love hearts. Love your work. Now, for those that haven't watched JTInTheRaw, the way I always finish is with a really cool thing. Well, got to be honest, I think I'm the only one that thinks it's cool. No one else tells me it's cool. So I'm finishing with what I think is cool, and that is quote of the week. Good morning, Tony Zanata. Quote of the week is coming up in 1 minute, 30 seconds. Don't forget, show 119. Don't forget, if you want to find out about the Fitness Industry Technology Summit in July, put FITS in the comments below. FITS in the comments below. And if you want to connect with me about the Industry Leaders Roundtable, put ILR in the comments below, ILR, and I'll send you the link. Quote of the week, Susan McGregor loves, hashtag QOTW. Here it is. Here it is. For a business venture outside your business bubble. For a business venture outside your business bubble. That is my quote of the week. Oh, good morning, Brad Taylor. Get here. Quote of the week. For a business venture outside your business bubble. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been tuned in to JTInTheRaw, show 133. Thanks for tuning in. If you got value, please share the show. And I'll be back same time next week, coming to you live from Penrith Panthers, the World of Entertainment in Sydney. I'll catch you on the flip side.